Hey, YouTube. What's up, everybody? Well, hey, sorry, people. I had to go get my laptop so I could talk to everybody. What's up, YouTube? Fruitful community. Let me get on here really quick. Sorry, it's Sunday, and I'm trying to just kind of give back really quick to a free session. Hey, what's up, Wayne Paris? Hey. So, the topic of today is heartbreak. Sunday fun day for sure. Heartbreak is part of the process. Why did I decide to do this topic? Mute, sorry. Why did I decide to do this topic? Because um, people people get discouraged when they go through breakups and when they go through uh, tough times and they experience tough times. But you have to understand that heartbreak is part of the process, hence the name of the video. And okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. Your very first job. You didn't expect for your very first job to be um, the job for you for the rest of your life. You wasn't even certain about what you wanted. This is for everything. This goes for your job. This goes for the people that you're with. This goes for your college degree, whatever major you were going for in college. You didn't end up sticking with that same major. It's no different than relationships. You have to be the master of being able to let go. And the reason that you let go or you have to master this is because we hold on to um, things that we lost, and we tend to overvalue the things that we lost, and we tend to devalue the value of something that's coming in the future. We devalue what is to come. This is why I say on quite a few of my videos, we tend to cry over the $5 that we just dropped instead of waiting for the looking up the block and seeing that there's $500 waiting for us at the end of the block. And I get it. I know detaching is a very hard thing to do. I know that when you are so stuck on that person, you can't even fathom being with somebody else. You can't fathom actually getting out there and dating again. But every successful person that I've ever studied, they all have failed, and they all have failed repeatedly, and they all come to one conclusion is that two. All right, I'm gonna give you two conclusions. This is what I've read from. Listen, I study this stuff all day. Like I don't really have a life. This is actually what I do. Two things. One, you become what you think about. Whatever you give your attention to, you feed it, and it grows in your life. Hence the reason I started this company, Fruitful Seeds. Because whatever you plant your seeds in, that will manifest into your life, and it's an absolute law. If you continue to feed that with your attention, eventually it's going to manifest in your life. And the second thing that I've learned from them, studying them, everybody I study, Bob Proctor, um, Napoleon Hill, Martin Luther King, all of them. Like I don't care race, religion, creed, all of them come to this Same conclusion. You become what you think about, and failure is part of the process. Failure is part of the process. You have to fail repeatedly, which means if it's a relationship, you're going to, um, you know, go into a bunch of codependent, dysfunctional relationships before you finally get it right. The odds of you finding somebody and hitting a lottery with somebody that you're completely compatible with and you have, a happily ever after, it doesn't work like that anymore. Because back in the day, you know, when people were marrying their high school sweethearts and they were having, 7, 8 kids, those days are gone. And today you actually get to you get to, explore your options and get into a relationship that's more suited for you. It wasn't like that in the old days. And I know people compare, their relationship to their parents or, to other people's relationships because we have a hard time. I forgot what that's called. I think that's called the law of relativity. The law of relativity says that we tend to compare our life in relative to everybody else's life, but you can't do that when it comes to gauging the success of your life and the success of uh, your relationship because success looks different for everybody. It's not one size fits all. And shoot, hold on, let me close this door because it's kind of loud. I'm taking a break from NFL Sunday today. My team lost. Hey, if you're coming in here, let me know who you are. Who's your favorite NFL team? LA Rams. We got robbed today. Let me tell you, we got completely ripped off. They just, ugh, I'm actually disgusted even thinking about it. But anyway, this is like one of the only things I really kind of like break my study habits from. Um, Napoleon Hill would call this drifting. Now what drifting is, if you have a goal, if you have a goal in life, you have to stay fixed on that goal, and you have to um, not let your mind drift off of your major purpose, your major goal. I see a lot of different things differently these days. Not because I feel like I'm better than anybody and I'm special because I'm certainly not special. I just choose wisely about what I put my energy into and what I allow into my mental diet. Um, and that's the fast track to success. I'm telling you, the fast track to success is being able to uh, filter out the negative and the ridiculous stuff that comes into your life. If you're coming in here, you want to know what this is all about. Heartbreak is part of the process of finding real love. You're gonna fail over and over again. The first car you got, you knew that wasn't going to be the last car, right? You knew you wanted better. You knew you wanted more. The first job you got into, you knew that that wasn't the job for you. You knew you wanted more. You knew you wanted something better. So why is it different in relationships? Why do we feel like we can get in the very first relationship, and if it fails, something's wrong with us? We're flawed. Instead of thinking like, okay, this was just a stepping stone to get to the relationship that I want to be in, to get to somebody that's more compatible. And you have to understand that like dating is done all wrong. All right. People either date to, hook up, or they date to make that person into what they want them to be, but it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, I can hardly have a hard time hearing myself with that both those stupid things in. People date to try to change people, and you have to be able to accept people for who they are and see them for who they are. If you can do that, um, then you'll become better at letting go. Who's in here? I don't want to get on here and just lecture you guys. I kind of want to talk to you. Paris, Wayne, if you got any questions, let me know. I'm gonna field them for you for sure. How's your weekend going? By the way, this is going bye-bye. I'm not even going to keep this on here. This is just kind of a session I want to hop on here and just kind of connect with you guys. Share the channel, share the videos, share the love, share your stories. My weekend's been good. It's kind of nasty outside here in Old Wisco. Um, took a couple walks on the beach. I stay like 2 blocks away from the beach. Like I'm looking at the beach right now. It's super cool. Um, but it's been good though. This is a weekend. I don't have my girls, so that's always a weird weekend. That's always a weird time. Like I really grind out, I really get my coaching calls in and stuff when um, when I don't have them. But it is weird. You kind of get used to the chaos. You get used to the arguing with them and the screaming and sitting down and eating dinner with them. So it gets a little weird, but yeah, it's going good. You guys have any relationship questions? Questions? Let me know. Come on, I'm about to hop off. So thanks, Paris. Can't wait to get together with you again. How do I stop feeling like my ex was the best I'll ever have? Ooh, King, that's the $1 million question. You want to know how? By realizing that there is an abundance of people out there for you. Life is full of abundance. But we, for some reason, we live in a mindset of scarcity. We feel as if, and this can tackle a whole bunch of issues. All right, we get jealous of people that have more money than us because we feel like we can't get that money. We get jealous of people who have more money than us because we feel like they're taking money from us. But that's not true. There is an infinite amount of money printed. Listen, the day that I got my first ruple, I'm like, I just got paid in ruble. Then I got paid in the yen. Oh, I just got paid in the yen. That's cool. But I'm thinking like, okay, there are people out here all over the world who have currency, and for some reason, I'm feeling as if uh, I've been able to kind of root that out a long time ago. I've been able to weed out that whole misconception that the world is lacking, and that we'll never find another girlfriend, we'll never find another boyfriend, we'll never get another job. Oh no, our car got repoed. We'll never get another car. Um, I got you, King. We'll never get another car, and it's just a limiting belief. Okay, we are limiting the potential and the possibilities because guess what? A year ago, 2019, I wouldn't have thought that I would be sitting here in front of this camera claiming myself to be Coach Court. That was my limiting belief. That's what I felt like. Nobody would ever want to hear what I got to say. Nobody want to know about super chat. Hey, see, King, I ain't you can even. I didn't even know I can do super chat yet. But anyway, I didn't know that I can. That people want to know the stuff that I'm learning. I didn't know I can help people heal from their breakups. I didn't know I can help people get their exes back or have healthier relationships. That was a limiting belief of mine. But then God told me, like, dude, you have no clue your potential. You have no clue. Even Jesus said, you too can do greater works than me. And a lot of people don't go after what they want to go after because they're either scared of scrutiny or people making fun of them or they feel like they're not worthy. Uh, for me, I'm not going to lie. I had to talk to my mentor the other day um, about something called the imposter syndrome. And imposter syndrome is when you feel like you're a fraud and it's only a matter of time before people find you out and people figure you out and say you don't know what you're talking about. But here's the thing, like I'm learning so much about people and the amount of inboxes and emails that I get from people saying that, man, you were spot on, you absolutely know what you're talking about. That is just like fueling me. And this is called uh, flow, like Nihai Csikszentmihalyi, Nihai Csikszentmihalyi, book called Flow. When you get in flow, you get in a higher level of frequency. You get in a higher level of understanding and comprehension, and that really turns you on. Like last night, I'm watching the Lakers. All right, I'm watching James do his thing out there, and once he got in flow, the man put up a triple double. He like put up 38 points. When he got in flow, when he realized that he was the man everybody relied upon, and the man that everybody trusted to get the job done, that's when he entered into a whole new state, and it's beautiful. Because listen, I don't know anything that you do. All right, I'm gonna give you a small little example of flow. Thanks, Ashley. Imposter syndrome is it's an absolute killer, and it will always fear and faith can't exist. Ashley, all right, fear and faith cannot coexist at the same time. One has to take the driver's seat, and if fear takes the driver's seat, it's over. You won't be a good spouse. You won't be a good employee. You won't be good at anything that you do. Um, oh, I lost my train of thought. What was I about to say? I thought I was in flow. Yeah, because when you enter flow, all right. So example, if you're cleaning house on a Sunday and you turn some music on, hey Veronica. So if you're cleaning the house on a Sunday and you're turning music on and you just getting it, you vacuuming, you dusting, and you're literally in flow. You look back and you're like, man, I really cleaned that kitchen or I really cleaned that living room. That's just a small example. Or the times where you're at work and you're feeling really productive and you punching out projects after projects, you're in flow. Like when you can be completely depressed. You can be in a state where you can't stop thinking about your girlfriend or ex or whatever they are, and then once you enter flow, it's over. It's like the universe is conspiring to give you all of the resources and all of the knowledge that you need in order for you to be the best in that very moment. And I've studied a lot of people who talk about the imposter syndrome and how they overcame it by just simply putting to bed the limiting beliefs, like, oh, I'm not good enough. People won't ever understand my message. They won't believe in my message. Once you get into flow, though, I got into flow when I was writing one of my books, and even I even joke around sometimes. Say, yeah, that book wasn't very good because uh, I wrote a lot of it when in the middle of the night. And once you wake up from writing a book in the middle of the night, you're like, eesh, why did I write that? That don't make sense. And I must have been really exhausted. But all right, that's it. So wrapping up, um, everything worth having is worth waiting for. It's worth fighting for, and it's worth putting in the effort. Things that come easily and just comes free, people tend to take advantage of, and they tend to not as value. They tend to not value it as much as they do something that they have to pay for or they have to work for. So that's that. Relationships are no different. You have to continue to fail, aka get your heart broken, in order for you to find the right recipe and find the right person for you. So I pray that all you guys do that, and I hope this session was valuable for you, and you're able to go out and manifest greatness, manifest happiness into your life. Yeah, perfect example. I put a lot of these free, like YouTube is free. It's a free platform. You guys don't have to pay for it, other than some ads you may have to watch. You know, I put all these free videos out there, but there still are people who get upset with me because I'm not touching on the topic that they want me to touch on, or they send me an email and I don't get the reply right away, and they get upset. And it's like, well, it's free content. So I don't comprehend how you get upset. And it takes a lot of work to edit videos and to to prep for the video. So, um, yeah, I thought that was interesting. But either way, I love them anyway because I learned one thing that critics are your biggest fans. They just are confused about how they want to support you. They usually uh, are giving you valid information. Their delivery is just harsh, which usually means they got something going on with themselves, because anytime that somebody happy people don't go around and blow people's. I joke all the time um, about Minecraft. If you're really good at Minecraft, the people who aren't good at it, they'll come and lay dynamite around all your worlds and blow them up because they're envious. And happy people support each other. We don't talk negative. We always positive. We're always happy. I consider myself to be in that category. And even though I'm not perfect, there are days where I need to realign my chakra, which I do accordingly. So happy Sunday, everybody! I love all y'all, and I really do appreciate your support. And I got $5. Is that actual real money, King? Or how does that work? I don't know. But King, in short, you have to become what you want to attract into your life. Some part inside of you felt like you didn't deserve her, so the universe conspires to make that happen. So if you feel like you don't deserve somebody, your subconscious is going to do everything in its power to make that happen. It's going to bring out your insecurities. It's going to cause you to self sabotage your relationship. It's a law. Like whatever you put your mind to or your energy into, um, more energy is going to flow into it. If that makes sense. Look up the law of attraction. That's exactly what it is. It's on my website, Veronica, www.fruitfulseed. I feel like I say this so much. Fruitfulseeds.com. Yeah, I'm on there. Just check it out. Um, I don't know what this is. A super chat. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I can sit here all day. So let me stop myself. Appreciate y'all. I love mingling with you guys and answering questions and just sharing everything that I'm learning because you can't take any of this to the grave with you. And it'll be a shame for me not to put this stuff on here when I have the knowledge. I've studied and studied and studied and studied and studied, and to just take it to the grave with me. Um, in the future, I do want to help people like build businesses, build YouTube channels, because I feel like that's very valuable information. And when I was looking for it, it took me a lot of studying and getting it wrong a lot in order to finally get it right. If you're on here though, go to my TikTok. My TikTok is going crazy right now. I don't know how that happened, but it just kind of happened. Something about the TikTok algorithm that once it picks you up, it's going to carry you. So check that out. You're welcome, Tisha. Avoidance of people too. Um, they operate differently, and that's okay. God made us all different, and that's okay. Whether you have the patience or not, it's up to you. Um, that is a test of your strength and your patience and your willingness to learn new skills because it's not about trying to change who you are. It's about you learning the skills that you need in order to make that relationship work. So I'm glad you're finding value, Tisha. Till next time, people. Love y'all.